And that word evangelism, it's gotten distorted by so many different variations of Christianity. I understand that sometimes you hear the word evangelism, it's a little off-putting because maybe the way you were evangelized. Or sometimes you'll see people try to introduce someone to Christ, and the way in which they choose to do it actually does more harm than it does good. We'll be talking about that in the next couple of weeks. We don't always want to talk about evangelism. We're a little bit uncomfortable. But I also think it's a habit that may have atrophied, particularly over COVID. I know I've gotten complacent over the last year in inviting people to church. We've just gotten very complacent. It's a habit that's become atrophied. We used to be great at it. We used to be on fire to invite people to church, bring a friend, talk to them about your story, about how you came to faith. We used to be active in that, but over the past year, it seems like we've kind of suspended that habit. Isn't that true about a lot of things of COVID? And we've picked up some good habits because of COVID, right? A lot of you walk now more than you've ever walked before. You walk every day. You picked up that habit in COVID. But what about shaving? I don't know what's happened to the art of shaving, but it is almost extinct. For 1 year, I was getting on Zoom calls just looking like a wet rat. I thought, I don't need to shave. I'm not going in today, so I'll be in my pajamas and a baseball hat and no shaving. Well, you know what? COVID is not over yet, but we're back now in person, and probably it's time for your pastor to start shaving. This is how I feel about our church and evangelism. And it's not because we don't like evangelism, it's because we get a little bit complacent. We think, you know what, I'm good, we're good, we can pay the bills, we've got a full church, we've got people coming to worship, we got 6,000 folks that'll show up on an Easter, we're okay. But let me just ask you this question, now be honest, do you in your life right now know of anyone, family, friends, workers, colleagues, do you know of anyone in your life whose life would be better off if they were in a relationship with Jesus? Then there's evangelism yet to be done.